Sheen Shot.
Yeah, boy.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Sheen Shots channel. Today, we're talking backpacks. And these ones aren't for your school books. Outward backpacks offer you many different stats ranging from extra damage to protection. Not only that, but there are around 21 different backpacks in total. So which one is the best? To answer that question, I have created a list of the top 5 backpacks in Outward. Did your favorite bag make it on here? Let's find out. Coming in at number 5, we have Mafino's Trade Backpack. This beast has a carry weight of 110 and is now one of the easiest bags to get, since 2 power coils can be found in many places without leaving Chersonese. It has the highest carrying capacity in the game and can make looting bigger dungeons a much better experience. Many people use this backpack even though it doesn't do much other than carry a lot of items, and that is why it has to be on this list. Unfortunately, having 110 carrying capacity is all it has going for it. No bonus to damage, no extra preservation of food, and no resistance to anything. So even though I love this backpack, and it got me through my first few playthroughs in Outward, it doesn't deserve a higher spot than the 5th on this list. Mafino's Trading Backpack will always hold a warm spot in our hearts, but no, it's not the best backpack. The 4th place title goes to Buzu Hide Backpack. Not only is this nifty buffalo head pretty easy to get, but it does not mess with your dodge roll. In other words, you can keep it on in battle and dodge around just as quickly as you could without a backpack. It holds 75 capacity, which isn't bad, and offers 10% corruption resistance. Any of the larger areas containing corruption mean much less to you when wearing this guy. It looks cool, offers nice stats, and doesn't take anything away from you for that nice dodge roll. Never needing to take your backpack off does have its perks, as you can be more prepared for fights, and since you have all your useful items still on you, healing and regenerating stamina in battle becomes standard practice. Is the Buzu Hide Backpack the strongest backpack in Outward? No, it isn't. But it sure is fun to have on hand and probably one of the best looking bags in the game. Just don't parade around in it near Buzu. That would be pretty messed up. For number 3 on this list, I had to go with Brass Wolf Backpack. It is one of the more puzzly backpacks to acquire, as the Sandrose Cave can be confusing at first and deadly too. However, it offers 2 protection, making it fantastic for many different situations. Mages can wear it so they don't die in one hit to physical attacks. Melee builds can also utilize it to beef up even more than they already can. It truly is the perfect backpack for a high defense character, and don't even get me started on how mean it looks. It is beautiful and scary at the same time. Odd how that combination comes together. It also has 75 carrying capacity, but does interfere with your dodge roll. The only way to actually utilize this extra defense is to go with Rogue Engineer for the no backpack interference, or have enough impact resistance to stay on your feet. So while it is extremely helpful for all builds, I can only bring myself to give it a 3rd place. Bonus points for style though. The Brass Wolf Backpack looks so intimidating. What backpack is deserving of 2nd place, you might ask? That would be Brigand's Backpack. Only available in Caldera, this is another bag that isn't hard to get. Just talk to the friendly Immaculate over there and you get a backpack that does not impede your dodge roll while also offering 15% extra physical damage. This is quite the damage bonus, and one of the many reasons you will see a bunch of S-tier builds using it. This power does come at a cost though. You don't get to equip a lantern to the bag. This means you're completely without light in dark areas. And if you're thinking, oh well, no big deal, the dark can't be that bad, it's pretty bad. Sleeping through the nighttime fixes the problem outdoors, but it's very easy to get ambushed in certain caves if you aren't properly lit up. There are ways around this, yes. I mean, you have Runic Lantern and several different weapons that light up. However, it's an ease of use thing. Brigand's Backpack has one of the best bonuses in the game, but for walking around and actually playing Outward, it has less quality of life on it. I would honestly just carry it in your pocket and bring it out for boss fights if I were you. This, of course, is only helpful to physical builds, as mages don't usually do high physical damage. So while Brigands is a top-notch backpack, it simply isn't the best. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally come down to number 1. The best backpack in Outward is Zorn's Hunting Backpack. This might come to no surprise to some of you, as I tend to use it quite often. This backpack has the 3rd highest carrying capacity with 85 and decreases your stamina usage by 10%. Unfortunately, it will keep you from dodging correctly while equipped without feather dodge. But the pros really do outweigh the cons. Heavy builds can use this pack to steady their large amount of stamina usage in combat, and mages can use it in the same way if they sacrifice their stamina for more mana. It makes traveling much easier since you can run for longer without stopping. It also lets you loot more items while still staying prepared for combat. Zorn's backpack can still be used in combat, even though it has a dodge roll. You just need to be able to absorb impact or know when to get out of melee range by sort of strafing to the side. The quality of life on this backpack is extremely hard to live without once you've had it, as negative 10% stamina cost is more than you think. It can easily be grabbed if you have an emerald or a desire to tick off a manticore. Definitely more challenging to get than most backpacks, but I totally think it's worth it. Zorn's Hunting Backpack has the best potential lore, the most unique look, and best overall quality of life. I never run a tank build without it, and overall, it's my favorite backpack in Outward. So there you have it, the top 5 backpacks Outward has to offer. I created this list with a personal experience, of course. But also, this comes from builds I've seen others use, and generally how much better Outward gameplay is when using these. Just because a backpack is the best for one build style, or makes certain build types overpowered, does not mean it's the best overall. This also means that backpacks like Weavers and Preservation couldn't be on here because they're only good for certain situations or tasks. But feel free to tell me what you think down below in the comments section. I think this list is pretty sound and covers a wide variety of options, but I can't speak for everyone, and there are too many playstyles to cover on my own. I would also like to mention that the Dusk backpack is pretty good, and while it did not make it on this list, I'd probably give it a solid 6th in line, just to be fair. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and consider leaving a like if you did. I appreciate all the support, and as always, I'll catch you next time.